Why were Stephen A. and Skip Bayless so silent over this fantastic presentation and action by LeBron James being unstoppable from the outside, inside, and everywhere? Why were they so silent?
For the Cavs. James takes his time. John Wall, nobody coming to help. James turns, shoots, and hits.
Welcome. As you know, I usually keep it real, so welcome to Keeping It Real. I was very surprised after the Cavaliers went on their losing streak, losing like 4 games in a row. When they finally went up against the Wizards, and Stephen A. was talking about that it's a must-win for the Wizards. He was saying that it's very important for them to win and it will make a statement. And really, I didn't see how that would be after the Cavs losing to even the Nets. Well, what kind of statement would it be to beat a team that can't even beat the Nets? So it was more of a statement for the Cavaliers to win, I would say, than for the Wizards to beat the Cavaliers. And so they did, but the thing that was very obvious was that without LeBron scoring 57 points, they would have lost that one too. It was a very high-scoring game. They didn't shut down the Wizards and keep their score down, but we don't expect that because the Cavaliers are not a very defensive team. So it was a high-scoring game, but they won it because LeBron James scored 57 points. As you know from information in the past, you know that LeBron James averages around 30 points, 25, 30 points as an average. So it can be a little more, a little less, but as an average, around 30. So if he scored his average, they would have lost that one. Try to remove 30 points from 57 and put them around 27 or 30 points. They would have lost that one because they only won by, 8 points? So they would have lost that one. And, they did have good production from Derrick Rose. And that's important because Derrick Rose is like the closest replacement of Kyrie at this point. Okay, so what I was surprised about was after breaking the losing streak, I searched all over the internet trying to find people doing a post-game report, people talking about it. As you know, with Skip Bayless and Stephen A. And I'm wondering, why are these people going silent? I mean, I thought immediately after the Cavs won, they would be, saying something about it. So I was very surprised. I searched high and low and left and right and everywhere on the internet trying to find something from Skip Bayless or something from Stephen A. And why are they silent now? I guess they will eventually have to say something, but I expected something, immediately, at least by the next day. So why are they silent? But anyway, yes, the Cavs do need to get it together because I don't expect LeBron James to be able to do this every night, scoring 50 and 60 and possibly more or a little less. I don't expect him to start averaging 50, 60 points a game. So if he goes back to around his 30, 35 range, then they go back to losing again. So it was good that LeBron James stepped it up and stopped their losing streak, but it's only buying time for the rest of the Cavaliers to get their acts together. So I definitely would like to see Jeff Green getting more playing time because I think he's a spectacular athlete. I think he can really contribute very well. I would like to see him on the floor. And of course, they need to find out how to use Dwayne Wade better. So they really have some problems, and it may really stem from the coaching. I don't like to say that, but you can see immediately when Kyrie went to Boston, they figured out how to use him very effectively. And when Boston beat the Thunder, that was a team effort. Kyrie didn't score 50, 60 or anything like that, but it was a team effort, and they won. They had a strong defense against the Thunder, keeping their score down. So they were very strong in defense, and they had a team effort. So Kyrie was put into a team, and they knew how to use him properly. So their coach is excellent. So you have to understand that as far as with the Cavs, that wasn't a team effort for the most part in terms of winning. That was an individual excellent effort made by LeBron to pull that one out. So hopefully an assistant coach or someone else, if Ty Lue doesn't want to lose his job, then he needs to start communicating with other coaches, his assistant coach or maybe someone else that has experience to tell him what should be done. Now I know a lot of people say LeBron is the coach, but at the end of the day, that's a position that Ty Lue carries. So whether he allows LeBron to control that area or he doesn't, he's responsible. Ty Lue is responsible. All right, so I hope that we can see in the future games, more of a team effort. And I would love to see LeBron continue with his superhuman play. I would love to see that. Then they will dominate. But if we get team play first, so that even if he goes back to his 30-35, that they will still win. And when he has his super spectacular plays, then they will just, crush the competition. That would be great, and they need that because when they go to the not the Washington Wizards, but when they go to to Steph Curry, when they go up against the Warriors at any time in the season, if they make it to the finals and meet them as well, we don't even know if they will make it, but it looks like they will. Again, that the Warriors will be in the finals again this year. Okay, so I don't want to take too much time, but I was very surprised that no one is talking about this. For those who love the Cavaliers and love LeBron James and his game, you will be very excited and want to talk about it. So congratulations to LeBron and the Cavaliers for their win, but I really hope that they can get it together. And, and again, as people know, if you're not producing, the coach needs to take them out. You don't need to keep people in the game and they're not producing. That becomes very harmful unless they have some type of contribution on a defensive end. If they can't have a contribution on the offensive end, then they need to have a contribution on the defensive end. If they have no contribution on either end, you got to pull them out. You got to sit them down because each game you want to win. All right, thanks, and have a good day. Thanks for watching.